about that.
Got it.
Whose phone is that? Is that a phone? No?
That was interesting.
We got some crazy noises tonight, but I'm all right with it. All right. Biggest worry as a Pistons fan. John, you want to start us off on this one? Or actually, you should finish us off on this one. Mikey, you start us off on this one. Do you have something?
Okay, so it may seem small, but I think I worry about Cade Cunningham, whether he can truly achieve that number one overall stardom, where I think we look at him like our LeBron James pick. There's some people that do. I don't think the guys in this room do.
No, I think we know what it is.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. We know what it is, but we still really, really want him to get there. Right? We want him to become that LeBron James. We want him to become that
star.
That just the star that other teams, that 30 some other teams are clamoring over. And I don't think he's going to get there. Like where the NBA is going right now, we're back to building teams instead of buying 2s and 3s, right?
Mm-hmm.
I think that's where we're going. And I can be very, very okay with Cade and the guys to follow, but for that hope for him to become that worldwide star in Detroit, that's what I worry about, you know.
Yeah, no, I think I can't say I haven't thought about that. Is he our best player? Yeah. Was he the right pick? Yeah. But is he a true blue NBA all-star, elite top 5 player someday? That's what I doubt it's going to happen because of his right. athleticism.
Right.
My biggest fear, actually I have 2, but I'm going to start with my biggest one. When this team finally hits mediocre again, people will be content. Ownership will be content. The organization will be content, and they'll be like, we're just going to stick right here. Fans will probably be content when this team finally hits mediocre, and it's like, no, that's not what we're trying to do. That's not what we're trying to build. We want to become a championship pedigree team. Like, we want to be part of the championship talk heading into the season, not just, are they going to sneak into the playoffs and get a playoff win for once? That's not enough for me. And I feel like this organization's so, and really this Detroit fan base in general, is so hungry for okay that once they finally hit okay, it's going to be, all right, job done. Let's just sit here for a little bit and enjoy this purgatory of that we were in for a decade or two. You know what I mean? After the title. So that's a fear of mine.
Well, kind of to go with that too, like you're seeing the 2 teams in the finals right now, Boston and Golden State. They built these teams on their draft. My part of that fear, Sam, is like if you're holding on to your draft picks too long.
Okay.
If you're giving them too much time. I feel like in today's NBA, you got to know right away if somebody's going to pan out.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't want to get stuck. I don't think it's respectful for Dwayne Casey to get stuck in that position. Like, he's got to win. He came from Toronto where he was winning. He's got to win. The team needs to win. But bigger than that fear for me is Chet Holmgren falling in Detroit drafting Chet Holmgren.
Oh, yeah.
Serious.
That's my biggest fear right now.
That would, yeah, I know you and Ryan, neither one of you guys are Chet guys, right?
Man,
they don't want the big man.
Well, he doesn't look good he doesn't look good on the court in any jersey, but you throw him in that retro teal Pistons jersey when it comes back out this year. Get him out of here.
A current fear of mine is that we don't move on from Jeremy Grant, and we miss that opportunity of the little value that he might still have. Now, we might get a first-round pick for him. There's a chance that you get real value. I think we dropped the ball 2 years ago when we didn't trade him. I think we dropped the ball again this year. Obviously, the injury issue it was probably smart to not trade him at this deadline because you weren't going to get much, if anything, for him. Now, here, this draft screams trade him, and you better do it, because this is where his value is. For a full season, a team wants him, because basketball is a lot about like chemistry, right? You can't. It's not like the NHL where you just add a second line center and it go really well. You add a true piece in the NBA. It takes 20, 30 games to really start gelling and figuring out how it's going to work, because you're already a really dang good team with a guy that he's taken over position. They're all changing what their role is. Jeremy Grant's value is in this draft, in this trade draft. They need to do it in this offseason, and if I'm terrified that they won't do that, but.